Abbie's Auras, or welcome back if you've been here before. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. As you can see on the video yesterday, I kept just going on and on and on because I just had so much that wanted to come out. So I thought, why not keep going, and I will just do this, video as kind of like not a part 2, but like I'm just going to do this video as I'm in this flow state, and then I can just put it out for tomorrow. So today, hi guys, hi. So today's video is all about control because that's what kept coming up yesterday, and it's obviously, someone must be wanting to resonate with this. So I'm a very controlling person of myself, I would say. I would never control anyone else. I don't like being out of control. I don't drink anymore at all. I haven't drank in over a year. But I don't like to get to the state where when I would drink, I was really nervous. I would never get to the state of where I was out of control, and I didn't, blacking out, and I was always very aware of what I was doing when I was drunk. I have been at that state when I remember once at my sister's house, shame, but that was a bad, no, it wasn't good. I was safe because I was with my sisters, but that was like an emotional, I was drinking because of emotion rather than a healthy, just have a few drinks here and there. So that one time, it just taught me to never do that again. I don't like being out of control. I feel nervous when I get out of control, as in I want to try and control everything all of the time. I don't like mess or clutter in my house because I feel like it's all messy and everything needs to be in line. And I don't like things just not going to plan. When we make a plan, I don't really like going with the flow. I want to know what we're doing, what time we're doing it, and where we're going, and when we're doing it, who we're going to be with. I'm very much in that energy of controlling things. And I've said on, I don't think it was on YouTube I've said it. I think it was in my main course. So my courses are in the description box below. So yeah, anyway, I think it was in my main course where I talked about control. And I think it stems from this, but I think it might be deeper. So I don't know, we're just gonna talk it out, and I'll probably come to the conclusion in my head as we speak it. So my son got poorly, this was years ago. My son got poorly, we was to and fro from the doctors, probably weekly. It was getting ridiculous. And we didn't know what it was. It wasn't life threatening, by the way. It was literally, he was just poorly all the time. So we was always trying to figure out what this was. It's very difficult if we have something like this happen, personally for me, because I can't just go back and refer to my mum, or history or family history. So yeah, because she passed away, so it's really confusing. And also I can't just go and talk to my dad and be like, oh, what's our family history? So yeah, it can be quite difficult. So we didn't know what it was. We were trying to figure it out. We basically ended up in A&E because he got real sick, and then they was just right, okay, so we're gonna refer you to these people, blah blah blah. Cut a long story short, they was right, okay, the specialist thought he was allergic to dust. I didn't even know that was a thing, but from that point on, I remember just being really crazy about mess and in the house, and I was really, really panicked by it. And especially his room, I would literally just hoover all the time, and they said dust particles can go in the air, and so make sure you hoover more and more. And I remember hoovering around, and you know, like when if like you brush something and like dust goes up and you can see it in like certain lights. I remember hoovering the air like a crazy person. I was like, looking back now, I'm like, what was I doing? Like, that's obviously, it's not gonna help. But anyway, I was hoovering the air like a crazy person. Turns out he wasn't even allergic to dust, he just had enlarged adenoids. And he had them out and he hasn't been poorly since. He's actually a really healthy child. So yeah, that was, I think, where the cleaning came from. So then when I feel like anxious talking about it, it's so weird. So when I have mess in my house or around me, especially my room, because where I sleep, we should always keep where we sleep such like kind of like a sacred place. Like if you don't feel comfortable in that place, that should change before anything else, because we spend a lot of time sleeping and manifesting in our sleep because we kind of go into a subconscious, blah blah blah. Won't get into it in this video, but yeah. So I feel like if my surroundings are messy, up here is messy, and I get very agitated and I get really like, I can feel it now, like the anxiety in my chest just talking about like mess, and I can see a pile of clothes behind the camera because I was just about to put them away, but I thought I'd film first, which is stressing me out now because I've pointed it out. But basically, yeah, I would always try and control like mess in the house, and it just escalated, it got out of control. And then even though now he's completely better, it's years later, he's never gets poorly, I kind of still allowed the cleaning stuff to go on and feel like allow it to just stress me out when it doesn't need to. So when people come over to the house and if there's like they make a mess and stuff, it really like makes me feel like ill. It makes me feel anxious, it makes me feel stressed and moody. I just don't like it. And I've been working on that too, like trying to just let go and just relax more. It's fine. But also control for me comes from safety. So I know with people watching that they will resonate with this if they've been through healing. So a lot of the time when you hold on to something, it's because it's safer to hold on to it, and it's like to go outside of your little box that your ego has put you in. It's very scary to go expand yourself. So I feel like for me, control is safety, and I'm trying to learn to let go of control and feel safe without me trying to control everything, because that's just the shadow side of myself, which is saying, like, it's safer when you're in control. You can't allow other people can't hurt you when you're in control. And I think that's why I resonated with manifestation so much, because of the trauma I'd been through. I realised that I could change my own life and I was in control. Like, I can manifest what I want. Like, these people can't hurt me anymore. When really, like, you also need to let go of the control to be able to manifest these things. So I've done a lot of healing around my trauma subject, and I do feel so much better about it, but then it still lingers in certain parts of my life. So like, I don't control others, like I would never do that, but like I still feel the me trying to control my own life like still has an effect. So it's just not a very good energy, and I'm trying to learn to let go of control, just allow things, trust things that will happen. Like, I don't have to do things and control things to happen in a positive way, because it will happen positively. I have a positive mindset now. I've healed. Healing never finishes. We always heal throughout our life, but I need to let go of the old story from when I didn't know about manifestation, when I wasn't manifesting like purposely, then bad things would happen. That was my old story. And this is my new story where I have a high vibration now. I understand more. I've gotten rid of a lot of old beliefs. I think it's just all to do with that. So I feel like this is like a therapy session. I've been journaling about it because I like journaling to get rid of, you know, what would I believe to be true to be feeling this, or, you know, triggering questions that make me come up with an answer, and I'm like, that's what I was thinking when I didn't even realise, you know. So I've been journaling a lot about this. I've been you know, just like trying to dig deep into it. But now I feel like a different guidance, if you would say. Like, so from yesterday, if you've seen yesterday's video, you'll understand a little bit more. But I basically feel like I'm gonna stop trying to figure this out, because I don't need to figure it out. I'm just gonna give it up to the higher power and just be like, it's okay. Like, you do you figure it out for me, because like I am keeping myself here. I'm keeping myself in this box because subconsciously I was trying to control the outcome. Like, why am I feeling like this? Like, I'm going to be the one that's going to solve it. Like, get off your high horse, give it up to the universe and be like, you deal with it, because you have, you know, infinite energy. Like, you have pure energy, and I don't want to be consumed in these negative thoughts thinking about why this is how it is. Like, I'm just going to give it up, and I'm going to carry on working on being in my feminine energy more and just flowing, letting things flow to me, rather than constantly trying to manifest the next thing. Because at first it's really good to, you know, like manifest like different things, because it's like purposely, because it's like building your belief system. Now I know I can manifest so easily. Like, everything I write down comes true. Everything I speak comes true. So I'm so confident in it. But me holding onto that desire, and the kind of, even just the desire, it's not even like a thing, but like holding on to the thoughts of like, why is this happening? Like, what do I need to do to fix it? What do I need to do to like change? Like, I'm trying to hold on to like me actively doing something to be a certain way, where I can just give up the resistance, give everything up and just say it's fine. I trust in God, or like the universe, whatever you resonate with. I trust in God to you know, take this problem off me, and to allow myself to really be my true self. Like, I don't know why when I talk about this I feel like tearing up. It's so weird, but I think it's just the emotion, the past emotion just, you know, going. It's just like when my clients do Reiki, some of them cry because they're just releasing the energy, and I feel like this is what's happening. But yeah, I feel like I'm really at a place where I understand more about giving it to God to deal with, because I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to figure out why them people were not very nice to me and now I'm very controlling because of it. I can just give it up, and I'm allowed to you know, proceed in a feminine energy. I don't have to constantly hustle in case someone takes it off me again. So I'm gonna leave this video here because I want to be positive, on a positive note. I'm not crying because I'm like upset. I feel happy. I feel better. I feel like I've got it. I'm like, yes, I understand. It's like one of them like moments where you just like, oh wow, like I get it. So like, I don't know why I've just envisioned this. So do you know, like when you're going, like, let's say I think I've heard this recently, that's why I just thought of it. So it's like when you're on a ladder and you get to the next step and you can see more of the horizon and you understand more. And I'm like, yes, I just got to the next step of that ladder. I'm like, oh, I get it. It's fine. I can just let it go. I don't need to do this. God has got it. God has taken control. God is, you know, taking this burden off me that I've been trying to solve and control and fix when I don't need to. Hallelujah. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going crazy. So yeah, we just went for a little journey there. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video, but honestly, I just felt like finishing the last video. I felt like I just needed to keep talking about it, and I think that I was just kind of guided. I felt the need to just keep talking about it, but it was obviously just to talk it out so I would understand and I would just feel better and just release it, and just I feel good now. Okay, so I'm gonna stop boring you guys. I've been chatting forever. You probably feel like what is she on about, going through this like ladders and horizons and control, and it just, yeah. But you know what, I'm gonna put it out there on YouTube still, even though it might have not even made sense to you, because it might make sense to someone, and if it does, comment below so I don't feel like the only crazy person. Also, if this video resonated with you in any way, then please give it a thumbs up so more people can see it and more people can get value from it. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all of my subscribers and all of my watchers. I noticed that not a lot of my watchers are subscribers, so if you haven't already, then please subscribe. I'm so grateful for you all on my channel. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna leave it there.